Yeah, you only see this tank if you have premium timing. You're logged into the shop. Why are they doing this? God knows. Good map for us. Matchmaking is not bad for tier 8. It's 357, which is, you know, not great, but at least it's not tier 10s, which is usually the case. We got this, you know, if you have a tank, gun depression and turret armor on El Khalouf, it's always pretty good. They got some pretty gnarly tier 9s compared to us, though. It always surprises me how long the aiming time is on a gun with such small alpha. Feels off. Like, if I aim that long for 390, it makes more sense to me. But maybe I'm just spoiled with playing tier 9s. Some weird shit going on with gun depression there. I don't know why he's trying to side scrape with that fucking tank, because it doesn't have any fucking side armor. Holy fucking criticals, but man. Stop. Oh. Full heat type 62, man, feels good. Trying to track it. I need my fucking tier 9s here, but they're hesitant. Low caliber boys. He dies anyway. I would really like my tier 9s to go forward. That'd be pretty neat. Okay, you went down, that's fine. Alright, if I hurry up here, I might be able to get some spotting. It's like a tortoise and shit, so that's good. Come on, Centurion. Come on. Faster. Faster. Getting sniped by an HEIS, okay. That's awkward. Fucking HEIS. Feels good, man. Big E safe gate. Nice meme. If we hit this guy, that'd be nice, but fuck me, Centurions are slow. Please. That's perfect. I want to make sure that I track them. Like I said, we could survive one hit. We were 400 health, 300 damage. So. I like how this guy is sniping us for some reason. Really? Like, really with that bounce? Oh! He actually backed up into it. This doesn't add a lot of XP because he's way out of our fear range, but better than no damage. Oh, what a game, GG. Nice. 1552, boys. That probably is an ace any time of the week, right? Even if like the ace requirements are probably like pretty low because it's I think the first day it's out, maybe the second day. But 1552, that's gonna be an ace any time of the day, any time of the year. So Asu, High Caliber, Confederate, Bruiser, Hand of God, Master Gunner, Sharpshooter, Fire for Effect. It was a pretty good game overall. He had some nice tracking shots. 4,852 damage, 3 kills. Top damage, boys. We made 110k. Now do keep in mind that I run food, so we would have lost an extra 20k there. And we used our repair kit, which is half off because of the event. So this should be 28k and another 20k. So 30k out of this is what? Quick maths is 80,000 profit in a normal scenario. So still 80k profit. That's pretty good. I don't... Did we fire APCR? I don't think we did. Or maybe one? I'm not sure if I fired normal or APCR against Tortoise. I think I fired normal. So, pretty good. Sorry, I looked at this for... It's obviously ammunition. So, consumables would have been for 40k. So, it's actually 70k profit regularly. Which, is that high income or not? Not really, right? But that's mostly, again, because of the low alpha. The low alpha memes. Yeah, free XP is on sale. I'm wondering if I should get it. But just for YouTube's sake, it's literally a better Centurion than the Tech Tree. You have exactly the same stats, but you have 120 hull armor, so you have the hull armor of the tier 9 Centurion, whilst already having, of course, a strong turret. And And you can see in this game as well, I bounced a couple of shots. I think I bounced a Conqueror in the turret and stuff like this. So turret is really solid. I think your lower plate is still as weak as ever. But your upper plate is 120 instead of like fucking 46 or some bullshit, or 60 or something. It's a lot better, which makes being hull down and peeking over ridges that much better. Because if you use your 10 degrees of gun depression, and you're going to show a little bit of hull, it's going to be 120 angled hull, which is incredibly good compared to the 60 or whatever the fuck the normal Centurion has. So it's pretty much the same as the Firefly, or it's even more, it's slightly more fucked than the Firefly, even because of the armor. The Firefly premium doesn't really get much more armor, just get better gun handling, slightly more DPM. In this case, the gun is exactly the same, but you just get a lot more hull armor. And you're also heavier, but you have more power to weight, and you have the same top speed. So overall, it's just better than the tech tree tank, which is a bit weird. They should have just kept it exactly the same as the tech tree tank. Although, almost the same with the Firefly, I sort of feel that I said the exact same about the Firefly premium. Is that I think that the tech tree variant should be buffed to be as good as the premium Firefly. I think the tech tree Firefly should be buffed to the same level, and I think this is only the second game. I think I feel the same way about the Centurion. I think the Centurion tech tree needs to have the same 120 upper hull. Like, I think that would be a good way of doing it. Because it makes way more sense for the tank that it is. Especially in an environment where so many other mediums are almost better at being hull down than the Centurion, which is weird. Like the T-44 and shit like that. And the T-54 Mod 1, T-44 100s, stuff like this is almost better at being hull down beamers than the Centurion, which is a bit weird. So, but yeah. Should you buy it? It is on sale without any shenanigans, and it's 27 euros. Is it worth it? I mean, if tier 8 matchmaking ever gets fixed, maybe. If you get +2 a lot, it's not that great, right? One thing I will say though is that the turret armor does hold up against tier 9s and tier 10s for the most part, and with the 120 upper you can peek a lot safer. And because it has really good base view range of 400, even in the in the games where you're like bottom tier bitch, at least you can crank up your view range to 497 under the best circumstances, but above 450 with ease, even without fancy gadgets. So you do have that going for you, 400 base view range, which is kind of nice. And because you have good view range, coupled with a good turret, you can safely peek a lot more than a lot of other tanks. For example, the Panther 2 or whatever, or the STA 2, stuff like this. So you can safer peek with a lot more view range than a lot of other tier 8 mediums, which is kind of nice. But always keep in mind the tier 8 matchmaking is not that great. So, yeah. That's about it. That's a short review, I guess. But I'll play some more, see how much fucked up matchmaking we can get today. And people probably want to see the new tank on the block. I might play some more Firefly